With the fastball that time. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Oh, a diving stop. Got him.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Michael.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. LaStella fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And there's a base hit on the line.
No, he's safe.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Yordan Alvarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Altuve is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Houston. Here's Albert now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now in the box, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Brantley on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So Here's Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Fans, if you're sitting in section 121, row 8, you're sitting in the top lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of top baseball cards. Congratulations from Top.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Pujols has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings in George Springer. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Line towards center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Garrett Stubbs is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from leading off the inning, Jason Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley's after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of bottom of the third now. Here's Michael Brantley. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And a rather easy first out.
Third baseman number 2.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Goodwin. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Next to the Astros.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A base hit in his first trip.
Altuve.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
One ball, one strike, the count. Fastball just inside. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Astros leave one, but they're on top 1. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 5, Albert.
To third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Justin Upton the next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. That tails back over, strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Michael Hermosillo. And he popped him up. Altuve moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Again, another foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
In the air now, out to right field. Goodwin is there, 1 away.
Now batter.
Into the box now, George Springer. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Hit the other way out toward right field. Goodwin is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-1. Is a breaking ball in off the plate. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
A ball and no strikes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. The tag, and he is out at second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So here's Josh Reddick, a base hit in his first trip. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Left side. There's one to Pujols, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Astros are down quietly, but they're up. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy La Stella. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings up Mike Trout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Two balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is line to left. Brentley is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
The first baseman, number 5.
Ready now for L.A., Albert Pujols. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is there, 2 down. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Upton now to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Hermosillo ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. Digging in now, Yordan Alvarez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Trout giving chase. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
George Springer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In his career, Springer has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Simmons able to get there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Michael Hermosillo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Brantley. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Simmons is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altuve onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Reddick. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're down 2-0. Into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Shot toward right center, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hermosillo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Listella takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Leading off the inning, Tommy Listella, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Reddick is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit well towards the hole. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Ready for another chance, Jose Altuve, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Here comes the 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground for Simmons. This could be 2. Right to him. To second for 1. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
Up next to the Astros.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1. He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hard hit ball to second. La Stella has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Out in front of it, strike 1. One strike to Pujols. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Ready once again, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Line toward right center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. And that misses, ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes.